Hello, this is Water Elemental, and today we are checking out Tales and Tactics. This is a game I picked up on the Steam summer sale. I did play this during its early showing during one of the Steam Next Fests, but this is the first time I've had a chance to actually, pick this game up, and since it was on sale, perfect timing. This is a rogue-like Auto-Battaler. So this isn't going to be a auto-battler where we are playing against 8 other people or a multiplayer. This is one where we are functioning in a not storyline mode, but a beginning to end path all against AI and upgrading, kind of like, not Darkest Dungeon, Slay the Spire. So it's a combination of 2 different mechanics. I have played once, but the recording didn't go well. So we are back to try again. So we're going to jump on in. We're just going to do a simple start. And I have unlocked one new character, but we're just going to go with the baseline here. And we're going to go through the training yard as well, because might as well.
We can start the game now that the bards finished their set.
The Grand Tournament, a prestigious event hosted every year by a group of powerful callers known as the Daya. Each year, young callers from all over are invited to challenge the Daya themselves. You have been selected to partake in this year's event. Will your tale be one of triumph or defeat? Will your tactics earn your fame and glory, or you wanting? Now, tell us about your character you'll be playing tonight. My name is Sigram Bold Pebble, and everyone calls me Sig. I've been a student of the Arcane ever since I can remember, graduated top of my class, and went from being a student to a professor. Why do I want to enroll in the Grand Tournament? Well, I thought I might be a chance to do something different. It's one thing to read about the wonders of the world, but it's something else to see them for yourself. I thought it would be a good way for me to meet new people, maybe even a special someone.
Don't worry about scuffing these ones. I need to repaint them anyway.
So you can see here we're on a gridded plane, and there looks to be a market. We have 2 main currencies, gold and the star points. Star points is just for the Auto-Battaler section, and then you have gold, which is used to purchase items and equipment throughout the journey. So we're looking to buy 2 figures. We already have a match. If you've never played an Auto-Battaler before, you have the type, and then you have their kind of class, essentially. In this case, I got the Demon and Horror. Demon here, we can look on this side. 7 seconds into combat, the Cosmic Whispers drive everyone mad, stunning and stifling for 4 seconds. Your horrors are immune to the madness. And then Demons gain plus 10 damage amp. This effect won't apply until I have 2 pawns of that type on the battlefield. I did grab a second pawn because if you collect 3 of the same type, they will upgrade. So we're going to be looking to try to synergize with that typing as well as get more of the same pawn. So we're just going to enter combat. And I am doing nothing. My mouse is not moving. The game is just doing its own thing, hence Auto-Battlers.
You're getting better at this.
And in between rounds, we get experience, which lets us get perks, and then we get some other things down the road as well. There's also this invest button, which I did not see in the last run, so I'm kind of glad that we restarted. So we can close that. We do get a free reroll, and we do have a third one of him, turning into a tier 2. And we also have a second horror, so we can turn on that effect and travel to the next location.
These guys don't even have any traits.
We'll just start it up.
Decisive win. You're getting better at this.
We do have 4 hearts. If we lose enough battles, we actually just lose the run. But it's very forgiving early on, especially if you're not doing so hot. Let's see here. We got mages, insects. We don't want to re-roll. You're an elemental horror. You're a fighter type, so you want to go up front. You're also a fighter. Range 4 tiles. They're both range, so we want to keep them back. We want something front line. Dweller. We'll get this Grundy guy to kind of just tank for now, and we'll sell him when the time comes. We also have an item, meat. We can give something plus 20 health and then merge it with another item to create new synergies.
To try harder next time to give you a challenge.
Gold.
Everyone from scholar to scoundrel can be found in this ancient city.
So now we're out of the tutorial. We've got our team built up, and we're looking to actually do the main pathway. You can see the path over on the left side. It's going to branch a few times with decisions as well as certain areas we want to work towards. We got a second brawler. Or do we want... Well, what activates Brawler? Or Scrapper? That's 3. We can get a second Zaffin. Since we already have 1 Horror. I think that's not too bad. And I'm going to start trying to keep some in for investments as well. Speed it up just slightly. What interested me about this game was I really wanted to play Teamfight Tactics again, but the problem is Teamfight Tactics changes so much that I just didn't want to have to keep up with the meta, and since this game is, I'm going to have to learn something new. Anyways, I might as well single player. I don't want to have to relearn stuff and download Riot Client and all that stuff again, so it worked out for me. So we could travel between a Bounty's Tale or the Road Tale, or the Game of Chance, or accept a contract. I think we're going to accept a contract. I have not done this one yet. Traveling along the beaten path, you spy a notice board sitting there, rather out of place. You are familiar with a help wanted ad, so you take a gander. A number of ads catch your eye. But you could only take one. 2 portal. Contract tier unit 2. This contract can be used to be turned in when you sell a unit that is at least tier 2. Ugh, selling a tier 2. At the start of combat, the frontmost... Oh, wait, that's the reward. Bug Hero, this contract can be turned in when you win 2 combats with the bug trait active. And then this one is, this contract can be turned in when you win 3 combats in a row. I think that one's going to be the easiest one this early on in a match.
What goes around, comes around.
I'm going to travel. We're going to invest. Vault of Mirrors, spending star points to gain extra rewards, earn when you're next completed a combat. This increases its cost and quality for its rewards. Okay. I got a second imp there. I'm not seeing any other trait. We got 2 rerolls. Got a second Volcanus. Second Grunty. That's kind of... We'll hold on to that. Got that. We'll move that down. I'm already kind of getting worried about our our bounty board if we're not going to win this. But it looks like our imps are doing some work in the back. I don't know what your deal is.
Oh, down to the wire on that one.
Armed and ready. So I think we leveled up level 2. Yep. Increase your maximum hearts by 1. You gain the special equipment. Winter Veil can be used shielded hobble foes. At the start of combat, grant where adjacent allies 20% max health shield for 8 seconds and hobble adjacent foes. That's not bad. Kind of like that. We're going to hold on to it, though. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of items. Okay, so we got a staff. We got meat, the staff. So we can create this shock pendant. Each combat gain 12 charges. When enemy casts, the wearer spends a charge, dealing spell damage. Let's roll here first. Oh, here we go. We got another demon. So we can sub out the second one to get a second demon into play. Nothing else there. Got our armor. Lucky Clover. Drop on an allied unit to get one you don't have. Yeah, let's get another... Okay, we got Demon 3, Horrors 2 of 4. So we got some synergy. Common Duplicator. We can get you to level 3. And then... What was this bonus again? Gain 12 charges. When an enemy casts, the wearer spends the charge to deal spell damage to them equal to 10% in a minute, and we're against one armor versus combat. That... I guess this is our meat and potatoes right now. You are a tank, so this Winter Veil wouldn't hurt. We could put you there. Your range is 1 square. Your range is 1 square, 1, 4. So we should be able to do it like this. For now, and that should get us some decent early advantage. Region Tail Guild recruitment, and then yeah, go here. Sounds of a crowd draw your attention to a large building full of people coming and going. Curiously, you step inside to see a city guild gathered here. Each one seeking to recruit new members. Smiths and bards, monks and hunters, all demonstrating their skills to entice eager applicants. Looking around, everyone is so fascinating, but one in particular catches your attention. So we get one randomly selected, which was a spell casting, and then we select a second one. Learn an offensive skill for devastating enemies. Utility. Let's go utility. Oh, so it took one off the board. Got it. So if we select, there's there and that. Let's go offensive. Oh wait, we can't. So we'll go Druid's Guild and offensive skill. Where has its range reduced to 1? Oh, no, let's not do that. Let's do a tank and Druid with Stormy Skies.
You have chosen.
Yeah, we'll choose that for now. You step to the Druid Circle and are greeted by a young tiefling woman in a flowery dress. Come, sit down. You're not often we get a professor here. Now, if you want a new way to defeat your enemies, I think I can help you. All we ask is you help spread the seeds of happiness. You sign your name and handed a gift basket with everything that you need to teach one of your companions a new trick, as well as fruit snacks, which are quickly devoured. Delicious. So we can gain 4 gold, 5, or 2 and 7. Bug, Duelist, Dweller, and Orc. I like the spread on that a bit more. Where it has its range reduced to 1. What's the ability here? Taunts the furthest foe. I kind of like that. Kind of like a lot of that stuff, to be honest. give this a shot. See, that taunt already came in handy.
I knew you had it in you.
Invest again. Second Euro. Third Euro. Get that to level 2. Get another duplicator. Stumble upon a potion dispensing machine or accept a contract. Well, we already have a contract, so we should just do this. The sounds of gurgling draws your attention to a small stand of various liquids. Several containers of colorful concoctions line the table, along with bottles and flasks of various shapes and sizes. Hanging from the vats on unrecognizable script that is worn wooden sign. Upon your approach, the runes on the sign transform into your native language. Take a drink to quench your thirst. Overindulgence can be a curse. So we can get a pack of potions, gain a health potion, and an incapacitation potion. Get a flask, gain a curse. Consumables cost 1 more gold in the shop. Or we can just risk it all. I think we should just go with the easy couple of potions. I keep forgetting to use potions in general, though. The space around the containers is a cacophony of exotic scents, each one causing you mouth to water. You examine the area, then take heed of the sign's warning. Plucking 2 vials, you fill them with what you believe to be the most valuable on the road to the grand tournament and stuff them into your satchel. Before heading out, you pause to take a moment of sweet, delicious breath and smile and continue onward. Register, chat, and shop. I'm just going to clear these tutorials out of the way here. A studious goblin looks up from a large ledger, pushing up his wire-rimmed glasses. Name, race, occupation. The tournament council's not responsible for injuries from burning, maiming, decapitation, petrification, or polytransformation. Sign here. As you finish signing your name, a bright flashing light blinds you for a moment. When you finally see, you find yourself standing in some sort of shop. A goblin behind the counter looks familiar. Welcome to Albert's Bazaar of Curiosities, the finest, definitely not looted equipment around. We have everything you can need to take on the Daya, and good luck, judging by the look of you, you're gonna need it. Ring, staff, claws. So we get attack speed, staff, spell power. I think you see what it recommends. Dealing magic damage, which would be spell power for that. Oh, there's a little video to show you what it does. That's interesting. Ooh. What's this recommend? This unit is exceptional at attacking, has more attack speed and damage than other units, and gains 2 mana. When this unit gains a tier, preferred is attack speed. So I think we'll grab the claws. We're at 2 gold. Yeah, I think that's good. We want to hook up our big guy here. Get that claw. Knocking back and stunning. The taunt's good. The lifesteal isn't bad. But we might as well utilize this. We have it. We got another horror here. Do we want to invest in that, though? That's a level 2 horror. We'll move on. Combat, Assistotron or the Snake Oil Salesman. One gives us a ring, one gives us increased damage. Kind of like the ring. Especially give it to the attack speed. We're gonna move up that way. I'm gonna kind of pressure you off to the side here. Oh! Oh, hello! Dweller. Okay, it summoned a golem. Interesting. Well, that definitely disrupted things. Champion Tale, A Tale of Two Tales. Let's see here. So we have the Gorzak. We'll roll. What's this? Mortia. Oh, well, I bought him. Orc Brawler. I do have a second Brawler. Might not be bad. And then Uro. Second reroll. Gorzak, Uro, Volcanus, Grundy. We could sell Grundy. We don't need him anymore. Sell the second Grundy. I don't know why I bought it. What items did we get here? Oh, we can turn this in now. So we got a common duplicator. Want to keep pushing the demons. Exactly what I needed. Drop this on a friendly uncommon. We don't have an uncommon yet that we need to focus on. Well, there's Gorzak, but we don't have a fourth space, so we don't really want to... we can combine... Oh, that's how you get the Claws of Haste. So we already got the Claws of Haste from another item, so we can probably work... use this item in the inventory to get a Pale Heart. I don't know what the Pale Heart is, so we'll hold off and move on to the next area. Near the market, away from the busy crowd, you notice a pair of Daya in a heated argument. River is an imposing female giant, her hands calloused and her face worn with time. Gestured to a gentle giant you recognize as Kyodini. She doesn't speak, but her motion seems to indicate her passion for artistic storytelling. River shakes her head at the fabulist and then turns to you, saying she says nothing, but her eyes implore you to offer her your opinion on the subject. Where it becomes the beast trait, where it becomes a scrapper, that doesn't really do us good. If your team has 3 or more units of the caster archetype, your units gain 20 attack. Replaces aware skills with mana battle cry. Mimic, Mystic Tome. Both of these are not great. We don't have 3 casters, I don't think. No. We'll choose this for now. Kyodini, a guffaw sounding like a sudden clap of thunder echoing all directions, and the book disappears in a puff of smoke. Well, you know what they say, bad choices make good stories. Well, we shall see how the story unfolds the next time we meet. Sand and winds gather around the Djinn, and in an instant they disappear. Smiling at the thought of showing up the one of her friendly rivals, River presented a variety of beautifully crafted banners for you to pick from. I think politely decline. And then she will remember us might be a better choice. You overlook her delicately crafted tapestries, admiring the intricate stitchwork to make banners so beautiful. In awe, you ask River to share with you a story of her people. The saga of her tribe lie within the threads of the pennants, telling you war and peace, prosperity and hardship, thousands of years of history told in vibrant colors. River thanks you for your silent way and sense that your kindness will be rewarded in the future. All right, boss time.
The martial master always fights in front of his students.
Just one level 2. Move you back down like that. Alright. Kind of cornered him up here. Until he spawns a bunch of guys I can't handle. Never mind, we're good.
Can't say I'm making it easy on you, but you prevail nonetheless.
15, we're gonna invest 1. We're gonna roll. We could start a second elemental. What's that do? Gain 200 max health, increase the red value on elemental skills by 100%. It only benefits elementals. I don't think it's going to give us board coverage like I want. An engineer. Who's an engineer? Ah. Roll 5. We did level up. Swordmaster, gain a sword component. Your units with equipped sword component or sword component items are immune to crowd control. We get a Tinker and an Engineer War Banner. In combat rooms, a Hex on the floor mats column gains the Giganto modifier unit. Places and gains 20% health. I kind of like Giganto. Campsite, rest and relax. Ah, tarnished. We do have a new space.
Cacti and crumbling statues are your only shelter from the sun here.
We do have more to... That does get us Brawler, and one step closer to some other stuff. We do not have free rolls, though. 2 and 7, 4 of 7. Fire Potion. Or Mind Blight Potion. Drop this on an enemy unit to temporarily remove them from combat for the first 6 seconds. We're gonna get a new potion, so we might as well use one. Oh! Oh! Several passes of some sort of dragon attack.
Almost had you there, though.
First re-roll gets us Gormandu. Eats a snack, increasing its max HP and enhancing its next attack. Second one is a second one you, another one you. Oh, we got 9. Probably should re-roll a little bit more too. It's not too bad. We got 5 items though. Duplicators, yeah, let's... Is there anybody else that's uncommon? I think I'm okay losing... No. We do lose the horror attributes. We don't really gain much from him yet either. We kind of need one more demon. But they're rare. What are we doing for horror? What do we need left on that? Yeah. Because we got this guy in our back pocket too. Accept a contract. We finished one contract. Container must be turned in when you spend star points on a unit store. Reroll 10 times. Gain a attack lodestone when you acquire this contract. The contract will be turned in when a lodestone has been charged 30 times. I think reroll is our best option.
If it isn't out of your way, there's no reason not to help.
Dust Devil, Bug Mage, Vanguard Reptile. More meat wouldn't be bad. What do we get from meat? We get plus 40 health, gaining a shield, or we get the gloves, and that gets us another attack speed. Well, we need to reroll too. So this is the spot that gives us increased attack, which kind of want to keep it there anyways. Yeah, that's kind of a good formation. Merchant of the Sands, we're at 16 gold. Who do we want to give this to, though? I think, yeah, we still want to give it to our main tank here. Let's go to the merchant. Okay, tier 4. Pretty good with that. And we really can't get anything else, but we can call and duplicate you, get you a tier 3. That's 10 times. Still don't know kind of what we want to do with those. That gets us a serpent. Yeah, we'll go here. Is this a mirage? No, this is just someone basking in the desert sun. In front of him, a large carpet full of antiquities and oddities soak up the sunlight. As you approach, he lifts his brim of his sun hat and looks at you, a beaming smile across his face. Beautiful day, friend. I'm glad to see you're stopping by. Browse and peruse, ruminate and contemplate. Everything here has a price. Ooh, a coupon. Anchor, potion belts, astrolabe.
The shifting sands reveal incredible treasures, traveler.
And buy 10 gold. When acquired, gain 3 incense and remove a curse. We're not worried about curses yet. Potion belts. And save some money. Guard captain or disciple of the Troggle. We got to use a potion while we're here too. Removes them from combat for 6 seconds. It's pretty strong. I think that will be a good choice. Here we go. Very tanky. An extremely tanky team. But if we throw them across the map, it's not a big deal, right? Give me the gold. Pot of gold. I did say give me gold. You stumble upon a pot of gold sitting plainly in the shaded spot. You look around as if expecting someone to return and reclaim their lost treasure, but there appears to be no trace of anyone. An old wooden sign adjusts from the pot, catches your curiosity, and better look. Item shop rerolls. Just to show it, let's do a gamble.
I mean, I can hardly judge.
So there's a shuffle mechanic here where this is all the odds of stuff that we want, but there's a price. We don't want to overflow this too much or else we will gain curses. But there are negative effects too that if you want to push it too far. So experience, not bad. -2 is pretty good. -2 is pretty good. Gold, so we are at 3, so there's no penalty. No penalty. I think we should just collect and leave. We got experience, and we got a bunch of gold. Oh, we need to do our rerolls and stuff, too. Reroll that. Second freebie, we get Sparky. Another Uro. Grab you another brawler. How are we doing on that? 5. All right, 5 more. Oh, I didn't mean to use that. We're gonna yeet you out for. We have that anchor too. Yeah, we'll just kind of front load that all onto one guy here. Once again, you find yourself an office of the Goblin Register. He looks familiar, but the nameplate on the desk is different. Congratulations on not getting killed, future champion. You may now summon combatants from your premium dimension. Not that I will help against the Dia. Please gaze upon the crystal. Rare units unlocked. Got some more brawlers in Vanguard. We'll reroll once to see what we got. Another Monty. Getting him to level 3 wouldn't hurt. Ooh, I got a cat. Crawl out of the keyboard. Ooh, please. Thank you, bud. So we're in the shop again. We don't have items. The kits. I think a buckler into a staff gets us or ignited. Do I have 16? Yes, I do. I think this will work with you. And we'll move on. Star Student or Doomsayer? Another ring or just some meat? Maybe just go for some meat.
Do no harm. Second, do a little bit of harm.
Ooh. move our tank that way. Move you up, move you. Go get him, boys! Ooh, that bouncing orb was kind of nasty. Oh my god, he just won't die. What the hell? The healer trait is kind of nasty. That's so bullshit.
With just a few changes, you might have beaten me there.
I just got an achievement, have a unit deal 10,000 damage in a single combat. It still wasn't enough. Well, that's our first loss. Reroll once. Roll twice. Titus. Ooh, a water elemental. So we got a tier 3. What does it look like if I do this? Nothing yet. Because we still need one more demon. That's a tier 3. We're a few out. I think I can hold out until we get to the end of the dungeon, or this path at least. Far past the oasis palms and pools, you see a monument laying in the horizon. It bears the image of the skeletal serpent, its form extruding from the desert stone. Stepping inside, you find nearby an empty corridor. The walls lined with a number of stone serpent soldiers. We're gonna proceed. We don't have curses.
It could definitely be worse.
2 XP. Continue. 2 and 2. So curses, when I re-roll, it causes things to be locked in the air, in that position, which is not good. We're gonna get 2. We're gonna get +6. We're gonna just take and run. You realize that the best way to avoid becoming a pancake is to go through the other direction. The noxious vapors that filled the entranceway have been dispersed. You've learned a little bit about the temple. Time to go. The door next to the room closes in front of you, preventing you from bypassing the temple's rolling challenge, though, judging by the sound of the pebbles grinding in the dust, you think you made the right decision. We leveled up. I think Recurring Nightmare, since we do have that still, and we have the boss.
The priest smiles a wide, toothy, malicious grin that has your hands standing on
Frozen effigy. What do we got? Stifle you. And remove you for the first 6 seconds of combat. Bonus attack speed. I think this is our best bet. It will rapidly steal the mana of your units. Allons-y. Whew. Definitely not as painful as that healer fight, that is for sure. Get out of here, priest of Aladon. Adalon. I'm gonna invest before I forget. I know we need to do our bounty, but... ooh! Baylor, we got that 6th demon. So we could probably get rid of our brawler now. Get you, put you into play. And then get rid of you. Do I lose items? Okay, no, I don't. And then we can put you in. Gnome bonus. Consume. You got a range of 2, so we can put you there. And then there's you, the tank. You're a mage, right? Caster. But you're one range caster. And then demon, brawler, infernal portal. That's another tank. So we can kind of layer us like this. And then we have that. Reintroduce a run replaces the warrior's skill with the shillelagh. Where is the next attack costed in damage? Common enemy wouldn't hurt. We've already got one taunt with that tank. We'll see where we're sitting with stuff. Since we're at 5, we did disable that, but I'm kind of okay with it. All other demons die. When all other demons die, your last demon standing becomes the demon lord, gaining. It's pretty good. Maybe I should have kept our shadow guy. I didn't think of it till just now.
While you're here, try and find the bard. Rumor has it they're quite dashing.
What we got? You've reached the entry that a possible familiar glow explains the rules. There's no violence on the tournament grounds. No littering. No gambling is only permitted in registered betting booths. Please report any solicitations to the nearest guard. And if you are participating in the tournament, register begins noon. Sunken intrusion. Sand whirls around your feet, a hallmark feature of the Djinn of the Golden Sands. Nearby, several patrons have come to listen to one of the stories. Even the legendary bard, Raspberry, can be seen hanging in the storyteller's words. As they close up the tome, they invite you to join them. I was hoping to see you again. You've done well to make it this far, and doing battle with such worthy foes is sure to make you a killer story. He will have an extra... Okay. Goblin Toss doesn't sound too bad. So you can see here we have locked minions. That's because of the curses. That's rough. We should add a second gourmand for now. A high-pitched voice carries through the tournament grounds, drawing in a small crowd. Naturally, you got to see what the commotion is and see the, charade of goblins standing in the field. Some of them are dressed in capes and some goggles, one wearing some kind of flying contraption. Step right up and try your luck. Choose a contestant and see how far they fly. These fine athletes have trained all their years for this event. Don't disappoint them. Man, some of these words are making me, like, stumble. When you enter the quarterfinals, gain 20 star points. I got a 19?
I'm eager to see how that works out for you.
When you enter the quarterfinals, gain 3 uses of the key punch. Each can be used up to 25 minutes HP to 75 seconds once per enemy. Okay. We'll go with this gentleman here. Kinda. Yeah, might as well get him to tier 4. Dang. It's like they have, like, temporary health. Ooh, our level 4 is hanging on. Ooh, that was rough.
Got a little close, don't you think?
Yeah, no joke, dude. Got some stuff out of that. Rare duplicator. That's not bad. Uncommon. We'll hold on to that other one. Kyo. We kind of need that horror back in play. Range 1. Kyo summons a Dark Rune, stunning his targets for 1 second and stealing 10%. You might be good for this Shillelagh right now. Just because no one's using it. Get a second Kyo. Death Hand. We don't have any more points, okay. Let's see. Wand or the ring. We don't have anything to go with the ring, so we'll go with the wand. Leader brand. Hit it! A better showing. Definitely a better showing. How do I get rid of you? Centaur Derby or the... okay, Centaur Derby already sounds hilarious. Roll 1. Roll 2. How much... Okay, we can turn this in. Ugh. Should have done that sooner. We got our staff. Shocking pendant doesn't hurt. It's 8. 2 for the reroll. Or the invest. Send forth a... yeah, let's do Centaur Derby. But we get to level up. Your rare units gain 20 armor, 30 mana, and 40 attack speed. Our rare units are... well, we could swap him in for some... well, I don't know. Get rid of Kyo for that demon. For the first 8 seconds of combat, you're immune to crowd control and gain 50% damage reduction. I kind of like that. The Three Circlets, a world-renowned event where the finest centaurs from the four corners compete for the title of Chiron. The crowd is bustling with excitement, meaning the competitors placing bets and all around enjoying the event. To the right, a gnome is standing on a stack of crates collecting betting slips before the race. To the left, the area where the players can get autographs to their favorite competitor.
I'll be placing my bet on Nightwing. With a name that cool, how could you not?
Nightwing, Gordo Jr., and then Stallo. We got 23 gold. 1 and 4. That lifesteal. 1 and 2, 1 and 3. Oh, you can't bet on more than one. Come on, go! God, I'm horribly losing. Ah! Go middle line. Go! 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 No! No! Come on, come on, come on, come on! Rally! Rally, you son of a bitch! Rally! You didn't bet anything on the winning team. I'm very sad. I got some modifiers going. Yikes. Oh, I got Goro's favor though. When moving extremely, the wearer moves extremely quickly. 30 for 4 seconds. You are also a tank. I think that will be very useful on you. So, let's get it, girl. We've lost 2. They haven't lost anybody yet. Okay, we're finally tilting the scale. Oh, good lord. Ooh. That's rough. That was very rough. A ring or a mana crystal. What do we got in our inventory? Might grab the ring and turn it into the lifeline, whatever that is. I'm gonna grab you. Not losing health over that. Level 3. Kind of a little desperate. Baylor. Yeah, let's shift focus down this way. I think that stun resistance in the first 15 seconds has been going really great with that shadow passive. So we're getting the benefit of a full stun without the negatives. Okay. That was a good turnaround.
Impressive. I could have sworn I had that one in the bag.
Grab another one of you. We don't... We have a dragon? Oh, you. If we get another Elos... Hey! A little bit of good luck there. Alright, registration office. Yet another moderator recognizing Goblin checked in the names of the tournament contestants. Next to him, you see a list of the rules of the tournament. The tournament consists of 8 competitors in a single elimination style qualifier. All standard rules apply. Cheating is strictly forbidden. Please register your team. Oh, hey! River's gentle countenance brings a smile to your face. You recall the time you spent with her watching the saga of her people unfold through the fabric of her banner. She's placing a large hand on your shoulder, greeting, then proceeded to move beautiful tapestry you've ever seen. In a few moments, the sheer adoration, she folds the banner and offers it to you in token of your patronage. You thank her, and she heads towards the grand tournament, wondering what's going. Oh, demon banner. Ooh, we can put that on that and make it a little bit more useful. Purchasing skeleton war banner, dusk potions, attack speed. What can we put that on you for sure? I'm gonna make sure you're pretty much our carry right now, so we need to make sure that you're still stacked. Uncommon duplicator. Oh no, it's not the right rarity. And then we got war attack. You're level 4. Let's invest a little bit on you. Well, let's invest on you a bit. Cool. The final test. Alright, let's begin the final battle. We should be utilizing our potions a bit more here. Let's see. We got Uro, but we don't have enough to really make it into a full level up, so losing health isn't... Well, it's single elimination, so we really don't need health. Let's see, roll. So, and there we go. Elos. It's level 2. Baylor's also level 2. That stun's good. What do you do? Magical barrier. I think more damage would be... It's also a healer. I don't know. This is hard. This is very hard. Drop this on an enemy unit to make the loss 25% stun chance. Yes. We're gonna do that. I don't know. Do we... Oop, hold on one sec. Sorry for that second cut. I had people calling me about something. It's 4th of July weekend at the time of me recording this, so people are like telling me about the craziness of people leaving a park full of fireworks and 4th of July stuff. So, not interesting to you, but, you know, it's interesting to me. Oh, here we go. Shipping it. Nothing's dying on my side of the board. Nothing's dying on their side of the board. Oh, sweet Bippy. Oh, our star player's out. I think that is the end for us. All that build-up to lose in the grand finals.
Unfortunately, that's all we have for today's session. Better luck next time.
Well, let's see what we unlocked here. Unlock new region, the Clockwork Industries. Okay. And then game modifier, power classes. Hats? There's hats in this game? This game's already the best. Alright, and then we get a new player. Then a new region. New foes. Okay. That's a lot of unlocks. That's pretty sick. And then we'll go back to the main menu because I want to check out these hats. Compendium? Wait, how do I do hats? Hats menu. Okay, it's in the compendium. Compendium. Look at you. Hats. Party. Like I said, 4th of July. America. Okay, you have to pay to unlock the hats, though. It's a cute little feature. You play enough and you kind of mark them with what you want to see. Let's see what some other characters are. So there's a lot of stuff here. That's pretty neat. This game's pretty fun. I really like. I kind of like how this goes. There's a lot of instant action, new runs, multiplayer. There's a lot of stuff that you can do, and the unlockables, I think, help make it fresh. So if you're interested in this game, please check it out, Tales and Tactics on Steam. And also, if you want to see me play more of it, aside from me having to stop due to phone calls, please let me know in the comment section down below. I always like looking for new stuff to play, and this is probably the most recent game I've played in a bit, so if you want something a bit newer. But anyways, this has been Water Elemental. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time for whatever else I decide to record next. Take care.